Welcome back, galactic citizens, to a new episode of Star Wars Explained. Today we are going to talk about Palpatine's 3 books of evil you probably didn't know about, so stay tuned for further details. The Dark Side Compendium was intended to be the seminal work on all matters concerning the dark side of the Force. Started by Palpatine shortly after he became Emperor, the compendium was intended to span hundreds of volumes, as Palpatine himself intended never to die. However, he only finished 2, with a third nearly finished manuscript by the time of his first death at the Battle of Endor. It appears that after his resurrection he failed to write more volumes or even finish the nearly complete 3rd volume. Some ideas that became part of the 3 volumes were included in the Dark Side Manifesto, Absolute Power, which also included 2 other works, The False War and The Useful Bureaucrats on Political Manipulation, which he had finished between 19 and 18 BBY. The 3 volumes were The Book of Anger, The Weakness of Inferiors, and The Creation of Monsters. The Book of Anger covered Palpatine's view that the Force could be harnessed through emotion, and that anger was the most potent emotion to control the Force. It also included Palpatine's techniques for harnessing and controlling one's anger in the most efficient way. Finally, it included Sith teachings merged with political theories Palpatine developed while he was Senator of Naboo. This book evolved from several sources. Many secrets were revealed by fallen Jedi, while other ancient secrets were obtained from stolen holocrons. Archaic magical concepts that were known and used by the most primitive peoples in the galaxy were the final source of the book. The Weakness of Inferiors was the 2nd volume of Emperor Palpatine's Dark Side Compendium. The Weakness of Inferiors talked about the secrets of control without violence over the innocent, the ignorant, and all inferiors. It discussed ways to properly control and pursue the weak using the Force. Palpatine was most proud of his teaching. All the content in The Weakness of Inferiors was developed by Palpatine himself, out of his own experience. Palpatine revealed this volume to Luke Skywalker without hesitation, convinced that young Skywalker was forever lost in the dark side of the Force. This volume covered mainly 4 aspects. All power comes from outside the weak, the face of authority, the law of fear, the weak do not understand the Force. The Creation of Monsters was the 3rd volume of Emperor Palpatine's Dark Side Compendium. It covered the subject of properly mastering and harnessing the techniques of Sith alchemy. Many of its ideas were originally included in a pamphlet entitled The Manipulation of Life, part of Palpatine's early Sith Manifesto Absolute Power. Unlike the first 2 volumes, The Book of Anger and The Weakness of Inferiors, The Creation of Monsters was unfinished at the time of Palpatine's first death at the Battle of Endor, being left in a nearly complete manuscript form. However, even unfinished, it was estimated that reading The Creation of Monsters as it stood would require nearly 96 standard hours. So, my fellow galactic citizens, with that being said, let me know what do you think about Palpatine's secret books. And if you liked content for today, don't forget to click thumbs up for this video to support our channel. I thank you all for your kind support, and until next time, may the Force be with you always.